guys, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm like literally getting ready to go somewhere right now. Like rushing like crazy. And I was like, you know what? I feel comfortable enough with you guys to brush my hair in my intro. That's where I'm at with this. So, what do you think? Shout out to Alicia. I wore this dress on Easter, but I'm going to like this really nice restaurant and getting caviar and like I'm so excited. And I was like, this dress is really cute. I think I'm gonna wear it again. And I'm filming like right before I leave because I have no other time to do this. So that's why my makeup is like, I feel like this is pretty, like this is total glam, but for me I was like, oh my god, I barely put on anything. Like I put a drop of foundation and that's it on each side. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, story. Hold on. Okay, story time. Here we are. Okay, so I was thinking about this and I was like, I totes need to prepare. This week we're gonna just talk about leading up to Sean's death, and then next week will be Sean's death because I just can't do that like tonight, like when I'm all stressed getting ready to go somewhere. I just can't get into all that. So we are just gonna talk about like I had the baby kind of like leading up to right before he died. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. I think my station, I just applied for monetization. I hope it happens. Things are going good. Things are going good. I kind of decided some business stuff. Let me know if you would like a video of me talking about like my business venture things, because that is just like something that would be for its own video. But yeah, and then the giveaway is the Soft Glam, the Anastasia palette. So yeah, go check that out. And without further ado, here we go into the video. Alright, so you're gonna hear my dog barking. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how it is today. So Sean and I and the baby were living in Hopewell. I told you that. We moved, oh my god, hold on. Angel, stop! Okay, so Sean and I and the baby were living in this house across the river. I just found out that duplex is going to be rented out again. The landlord doesn't do crap to it, but I swear to God, if he did, I would get it back because I miss living there so much. Like, I can't explain it. It was the best time of my life ever. Like, hands down, living in that place. I loved it. We fought a lot, but we got along. I told you that, like, about all the fighting. So Sean and I were these type of people where, like, when we fought, but when we got along, we got along. Like, he would stay up till, like, 3 a.m. or, like, whatever time, like, me getting off work just to watch Netflix with me in bed. We would make popcorn. We would make Alfredo, like, every night for dinner. Like, cans of Coke. Like, and I'm, like, a health nut, but I was, like, whatever, I don't care. We would, make Alfredo and mashed potatoes and eat and drink cans of Coke and make all this popcorn and eat candy and just like stay up and watch TV, and it was just so much fun just doing nothing. It was just so much fun. I'm the type of person, and Sean is also, like, when we're in relationships, we're very connected to that person. Like, the best man in his wedding and like the people in his wedding I had never met until his funeral. And it's not that he wasn't, like, he was still, those are the people he considered his best friends. He just didn't hang out with them, and I was the same way. Like, I never really saw my friends. It was like when I had time off, because I was working all the time, like, I just wanted to hang out with him. I was working at Applebee's. He was working, I met him at Applebee's, but then he wasn't working there anymore, and he was working for his friend. He used to work at this, like, pawn shop in the city, and then one of the employees there opened his own, and Sean went to work for him, and the guy is just awesome. I still keep in contact with him. He helped me out with some stuff, like, just an amazing, amazing person. And, Sean went to work for him, and he, like, managed their eBay accounts, so he would, like, control these eBay accounts, like, selling of, like, all kinds of products. He used to get makeup, like, it may or may not have been stolen, like people bringing it in, but it was brand new. I would get like all this makeup so cheap, like dirt cheap, but they stopped taking it because of all the issues with people stealing. But it was awesome. We'd get electronics, just everything. And he made a commission off his sales. Like, it was great. And like I said, Darrell was awesome. The only problem was he didn't have his license back yet because he got like 3 DUIs in like 6 months when he was like 20 or something, and lost his license for a long time. And when he died, actually, he had the breathalyzer in his car. He was supposed to be getting his license back very soon. But at this time, he didn't have a license. He would take the bus to work. I would have to like drive him across the river to pick the bus up. One time he was riding his bike. I get a call. Oh my God. And I was on house arrest. I almost died. I rode my bike off the cliff. He really did. He was going down this, like, it was these super steep hills. Like, everywhere around my house is super steep hills, but this was like the steepest of all. He went off the road, and like when I picked him up, his bone was like sticking out of his arm. Like, it wasn't even in his arm. It was so gross. But like, see, like, things like that would happen, then it was like just nothing. Like, they went and got surgery like that day, or like the day, no, they had to do it that day, and it was like, all right, he got surgery, whatever. And he never really complained. Like, other people like said like that surgery that he got, like putting those bolts in, hurt so bad. He never brought it up again. Like, he was just this kind of person that was, I have never, other than like issues like his ex, I said, other than that, I have never met a human that had anything bad to say about Sean. You absolutely just couldn't. Like, him and I fought daily, okay? Most of it was my fault. Like, yes, his drug use contributed to it, but his actual like person, his self, you could not complain about. He was the nicest, sweetest, most genuine person you have ever met. He would do anything for you. He was an amazing dad. He truly, like, towards the end, yes, he was really, really struggling, but interacting with the kids, like, he was just an awesome person. Truly, truly. And like, so the week he died, when I say I worked all the time, I told you how stressed I was. I was working all the time. Like, my lips look weird. I'm gonna like fix them while I'm talking to you. Like, I was getting my real estate license. I was working like 40 hours a week, taking care of a 3-story house, because at the time we had moved to my grandma's house. And after she passed away, I said we were gonna like buy that house. And it was huge. Like, the attic is like an apartment. So we did that. So I was just so stressed, and I never had off. And then Sean worked during the day. I would work at night because that was the best money. My mom would have the baby like hours in between. Like, it was just so crazy. We had maybe 1 day a week, doubtful, off together. Like, our schedules were nuts. The week before he died, I kid you not, we had the entire week off together. Like, I mean, he went to work during the day, but at night, I was like not scheduled, and that was unheard of, because there would be times I was scheduled, like, because the way the schedule would fall, it wasn't like Monday through Monday, because we're working weekends. So there were times I'd work like 10 days in a row. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the other schedule pairs up with like the new one, and it's like, somehow I had like the entire week off. And normally I was like, anyone who worked with me could say, like, I was always like, can I pick up your shift? Can I work your shift? Like, I was so money hungry because I had so much going on. And I was like, you know what? I'm so much going on. I have a lot of money saved. I'm just going to give myself some time off. We're just going to take this week and chill. When I say we fought all the time, we fought all the time. Anyone I'm with that I love, I fight with all the time. And I don't care what anyone says, like, oh, then that's not real love. Well, you know what? That's how I love, because I'm crazy and so are they, and I don't know what to tell you. It's never going to be any other way. That's just how it is. So we had the entire week off, and it was just like, we didn't even bicker. Like, just crazy. Like, I can't believe it. Like, all we did was we watched, there was this show on Netflix about this family and all their secrets. They like had a hotel in the Keys, and the dad died, and the kids came down to help, and the one kid was like smuggling drugs, and the other kid was like a cop. Do you know what show I'm talking about? Well, it's so weird. Like, I kept saying, like, the brother who was like the troubled brother, but he was so nice, reminded me so much of Sean, okay? And we finished this entire series the week Sean died, and like the day before Sean died, we finished the episodes, and like that character died. And that was just weird. And the fact that we had the whole entire week off together, and like we didn't fight at all, like nothing. It was just a great week, like us and our son. Like, I just really, really feel, I don't know what other people's beliefs are, but I really feel like that was God, because I've heard other people say things like just about having a really great last time, like before someone passes. And I always try to think, like, could you imagine if we had like a blowout fight or something and then he passed? Like, I would have never been able to live with myself. Like, it already troubles me enough dealing with all the stuff and then dealing with him dying, like, let alone if words would have been exchanged or like something would have happened like before he would have died. I don't know how I would have dealt with that. But normally these are longer, but like I feel like I should stop because I don't want to get in. When I talk about his death and what happened, I want it to be like its own entity. I want the next video to simply be on the night before and the day that he died, because it's like crucial. And then the video after that will be like going into the start of like my downfall, like after his death, my emotions, my addiction taking off, like all of that. I just feel like this is a good place to stop with it, because it gets really, really heavy. And that's another thing I have to think of, is how much I will disclose in these. 100%. I have said this forever with my friend who is actually going to be working on my channel with me. The one I said that he had like some personal issues. He used to edit my videos. Well, he is going to come back on board, and especially, or hopefully if the channel takes off, so you guys will get to know him. He is just an awesome person. Where am I going with this? I have no idea. Oh, we have always said he's actually, when I moved to Cali, he's moving with me to go to film school. We always said that we are going to write a book or like make a movie on the details of what went on like during my addiction. Like almost like not necessarily a documentary, but like just portraying someone's life and like what goes on. Because when I tell you, like, there is stuff that I do not disclose in these videos. Like, if you heard like my entire story, like there are so many things that it's just so off the wall and so crazy, it's almost unbelievable. And I don't want you to ever think that I'm saying that like in a good light. Like, I'm somebody where like, okay, it happened, there's nothing I can do about it. I wouldn't change anything about my past. It made me who I am. It's easier for me to just like talk about it and deal with it how I deal with it than to dwell on it and be like, I can't believe I did this. Like, you just have to move on and accept it. And it truly made me who I am. Okay, I'm getting off on a tangent, but yeah. And another thing is I'm going to start in these videos linking like help, like addiction help in them, because I unlocked whatever level that is, or maybe I had it unlocked and I didn't know, where you can link videos and like link suggestions and stuff. So I thought I was going to start linking like addiction help to these weekly storytime videos. So yeah, I'm going to try to figure that out for this one. I guess you guys will let me know if it worked or not. But you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, head over to my Insta to enter the giveaway, and I'm going to try to go film at Nordstrom Rack in the morning and get a video up. If I don't, what on earth should I post? I have no new makeup. What should I post? I'm going to post, if you guys want to see it, my Fashion Nova clothes when I get here. Because I know it's not makeup, but I really like Fashion Nova. But, oh, my hair is a mess. I put this like firewall stuff in it that this lady was like, it's the best, you have to use it as a heat protector. And I'm the greasiest person ever. I literally got out of the shower, blow dried my hair, put it in within like a half hour getting out of the shower, and it totally, like, my hair was just a grease slick. It was so gross. So that's what I'm doing right now. But okay, here I am on a tangent rambling. It's time to go. Love you guys. Bye.